All right, fans, you just saw it. Former TV champion Pat McGroin arguing with Comic Book Guy. They're going to take on ShortBus here, and then later on, we've got a 5-man cruiserweight.
Wait. We got one thing to cover. You thought you were going to get something over on me last week, bringing your new friend, the new Heavenly Bodies, Vito DiNucci out here?
Champ.
The champ? No. The NWA board has reversed their decision. The Shane brothers are your NWA World, NWA Florida, and Jersey All Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Well, that's just great, because everyone knows the Shane brothers need more of a push. Seems funny to me that the Jarretts suddenly start using the Shane brothers, without you, I might add, and suddenly the Heavenly Bodies are no longer the champions. Seems like someone's trying to make me look stupid.
Honestly, the Jarretts don't know what they're missing when they let the hardcore giant Ron Nemi out. They want to stick Mortimer Plumtree in with the Shanes and dress them up as giant penises. We don't care. We want their money. Still the World Tag Team Champions, the Shane brothers with the hardcore giant Ron Nemi.
That sucks. All right, Rod Nemi, here comes the Comic Book Guy. This is going to be a unique tag team match. You saw his tag team partner, Pat McGroin, bitching and moaning about having to team up with this guy. They're going to be facing off against ShortBus, a very, very popular tag team here in IPW. This Comic Book Guy, he may be new, but he's impressing everybody already.
I don't know what Pat McGroin's problem is. Why is it that every time that somebody has such an easy time getting along with everybody else, they happen to have a problem with Pat McGroin? This guy doesn't like anybody, and the truth of the matter is, Aaron, nobody likes him.
Well, I'll tell you what, Pat McGroin normally tags up with guys like Pat Powers, ODD, and Rod Steele, but it seems like the professionals, ever since Mr. Peskin left, have fallen by the wayside. One more threat to Rod Nemi's title as King of IPW has gone by the wayside. But trust me, there'll be more challenges, maybe even me.
And if you screw up and make me look bad, I'm going to kick your ass so hard, you're not going to believe it, pal.
There you have it, Aaron. There it is. It's all laid out right there at everybody's feet. He's bitter. He's a former TV champion, and not only is he stuck with Comic Book Guy as his partner, he's in the ring going against what he thinks is inferior competition in ShortBus. The truth is, ShortBus, they are quickly going up the tag team ranks right here in IPW, and Comic Book Guy, he is one of the best students to come out of the WrestlePlex in a long time, and everybody likes this guy.
Comic Book Guy, you gotta love that character. It's a great gimmick. And in the ring, he didn't just jump out there before he was ready.
2-7, 5-2-6, right into... Oh, see that? What an idiot this Pat McGroin is. He takes himself far too seriously and is busy out there making an ass.
Comic Book Guy to make him look stupid. The whole match before, ShortBus just throwing prizes each and every week, and there he's surprised across the chops with an elbow right to his chin.
Corner and being made an ass again. And he cruiserweights on the roster of IPW. They take him seriously, and the other
pushover, and if it wasn't for Comic Book Guy, well, tell you what, this guy's moving up quick, and there he takes down Comic Book Guy. There's work over this big match.
We got a big return at the WrestlePlex. What the hell's the name of that masked referee again?
Aficionado.
El Masco Aficionado making his return to WrestlePlex. He don't know what to make of this match. He don't know that
the bus driver.
Beautiful button, busts up the pinning maneuver. This guy so much.
Well, he still doesn't want to be here to move up the ranks in IPW. The tag team titles when he turned.
Spine buster by Comic Book Guy. You're making a good point though, Aaron Royal. Full appreciation by only watching or recap right here on UPN. Kinds of action that you're missing out on. Changed what, 3 times in the past 2 months alone?
Like that, Rodney. We've had title changes galore going, except for Justice. Pretty much everybody has lost championship changes. You have to come to all the shows. Beautiful powerbomb maneuver by Pat McGroin. Special ed, looking like he's on the short end of the stick, no pun intended there.
And listen on the fans at the WrestlePlex. You see, it's going to be a cruiserweight in association to take on the filthy swine himself, Jet Jag.
Not a DDT, a diamond cutter type maneuver, going with his neck. He went with his arm at a Dark Boy and Jet Jaguar, and that's going to tear the rest.
They were at the what do they call it? But they were signed by WCW. Jaguar has returned to IPW. Thatcher, and he's made a name for himself.
The other big matches, that's July the 12th. Also, we have another show coming up July the 20th up here, right here at the WrestlePlex. It's a Saturday.
If it's IPW Hardcore Wrestling time, it's a great place to come. There's new IPW exclusive nachos.
Be there, Ron, but look, comic book guy, he may be a guy, may be new, but he's learning quickly already.
And if you could get some hair plugs or probably good looking, like the Hardcore Giant.
I asked about that, and he said, where's
the comic book guy thinking, you're not going to get heat, you're not going to give him all the attention and glory. He's going to come in and take his own, guy does. Otherwise, right now,
earlier, these guys don't just want to win the match, they want.
This is a first in IPW, two guys turning on each other, and look at comic book guy getting the better of Pat McGroin. Is he a third member of ShortBus?
Oh!
Good. Pat McGroin getting what he deserves. Former member of the Professionals, he got screwed.
Now they're putting the helmet on comic book guy.
Come on.
Battering ram time, baby. Oh, yes. All four guys, 2, 3. That's it, Ron Meanie. ShortBus wins this match and still moving up the tag team ranks here in IPW. They may be in line for a title shot soon, but everyone has to kiss your ass so much to get one. They might not even be a team by the time it's time for them to have that title shot.
Why is it that you've been turning on Ron Meanie, turning on the fans, and now you're sitting there trying to bury
I never turn on the fans.
You're trying to bury someone like ShortBus, who's doing everything they can to move up the rankings of IPW fair and square. Pat McGroin got what he asked for. He took it to comic book guy. He took a swing at comic book guy, and he got a fistful right in the face. He's got
beautiful.
Pat McGroin always needs.
All right, fans, welcome back. Right here with Aaron Royal and Ron Meanie. We're at the Florida WrestlePlex, personally endorsed by Jimmy Hart.
Oh, Jimmy Hart of the XWF?
Of what? Anyways, fans, ShortBus, Corky and Special Ed, moving on up those tag team ranks. Unfortunately for Pat McGroin and Comic Book Guy, it was at their expense, but Comic Book Guy, he impressed me, he impressed you. I think he impressed everybody tonight.
Comic Book Guy coming out of the WrestlePlex, making a name for himself. Unfortunately for Pat McGroin, he's just one rung in the ladder. But next we got a 5-way elimination cruiserweight spot fest crazy match. We got Naphtali, one half of the tag team champions. We got Sedrick Strong. We got Jerrelle Clark, we got Cruz, and that masked Asian guy that we don't even have a name for yet. This match is going to be absolutely incredible. There's going to be things you've never seen before. The Hardcore Giant Ron Meanie will call it like he sees it.
All right, fans, this should be something else. It's a 5-way cruiserweight elimination match, staggered intervals, so only 2 men start the match. And first, one half of your tag team champions, wrongful death, it's Naphtali. And coming to the ring, the man who proved he can fly in the double tables match at the WrestlePlex, Sedrick Strong.
Sedrick Strong isn't one of those guys you think of when you think of high flyers. What you think of is a master of the calisthenics. Look at those push-ups, and he gets rolled up immediately 1-2. You got to be more. Look at, but he comes right up with an arm drag. That's why I like these guys. It's a counter. You got Sedrick go for a hip toss, counter to an arm drag by Naphtali. I'm actually
from Phoenix Championship Wrestling, but if I understand right, Ron,
actually based out of New Jersey, ran by.
Naphtali went to hit Cruz, but hit Sedrick Strong instead. And these guys eliminated Jet. I don't know how these guys are going to eliminate each
for the move I hate the most, the slingshot.
What is that?
Slingshot. To say anything about it, Aaron.
We're both marking out. The crowd's marking out, going nuts. And Shannon Rose standing on as always. But this guy's no idiot, right?
He comes in and hits him with what looked like some time a hip toss driver and a huge leg lariat on Cruz. Jerrelle Clark is undefeated on his return to IPW. He's not stuck in some stupid tag team like he used to before. This is one of the top cruisers in the country. We got him right here. Look at that neck breaker.
That's right.
Cruz has got to be hurt.
Jerrelle Clark's new shirt is going to say "No More Ass Pirates" here in IPW. Tell you what, Naphtali and Sedrick Strong still going at it in the corner. I'm sure the other 2 guys are going at it too. If we could get a camera on those 2 guys' production truck, there we go.
Nice work, production truck. If they'd listened to you, Aaron, we'd have no problems whatsoever.
Of course.
Now, Jerrelle Clark, he's paired off with Cruz over in the corner, and Sedrick Strong uses all the room that he can to set up Naphtali for a huge vertical suplex, and the camera moves to an empty door that nobody's coming out of. And look, it's that masked Asian guy with that hot Korean valet.
Show the valet again, camera guy. What's wrong with you? This is IPW. And there you see the masked guy, Sabu Dirham, something like that. He tried to tell me his name. I couldn't quite understand him in the back. But here he goes going against Sedrick Strong. Oh, kicks him right in the McGroin there. That's got to hurt quite a bit. All 5 guys still in this match. Now, there's what I don't understand. It's an elimination match, Naphtali. So why in the world are you stopping Cruz from pinning one of your other opponents?
Why would you ever try to make sense out of anything that Naphtali is trying to do? The guy has a method to his madness. There's always a reason. You just got to read between the lines and figure out what his motivation is and what his motive is. There's always something going on in Naphtali's head. It's usually sick, it's usually demented, but it's something that only he can understand.
Oh, beautiful. Look at all the moves going on here. A DDT-type maneuver by Jerrelle Clark. At the same time, the masked guy there, looks like Little Red Inferno guy a little bit, was taking out another guy in the match. Naphtali trying to pin Cruz. These guys are going back and forth. And Ron, maybe it's about time you cut me off before I lose control.
Cruz has been basically a crash test dummy for finishing maneuvers on Jerrelle Clark. But you see the kid, Cruz.
Oh!
He hits a huge spinning, what looked like he was going into a diamond cutter, and basically makes it like a neck breaker type maneuver across his knee on Naphtali, who drapes his leg over the rope, and Sedrick Strong gets screwed out of an easy pinfall combination.
I tell you what, these guys just breaking up pinfalls. It's like they think that it's first pin instead of elimination. I guess when you're in the ring, the adrenaline gets the better of you, and you start just going with instinct. Oh, and a nice drop kick right to the gut of Sedrick Strong. This guy with his brother Roderick, one of the top tag teams in IPW, but right now, he's the worst for wear after having been beaten down by every guy in this match.
The Strong brothers have had some impressive outings against the champions, the Shane brothers.
There goes Cruz. He's gone.
And he's eliminated by that nameless masked Asian wrestling guy.
Tell you what, Asian wrestling guy showing some great scientific maneuvers, choking out Cruz just before the pinfall. Now what's going on? Is that guy pinned or not? Rich, come on, make the call.
Richie Rich doesn't know half the time.
There it is.
Recount. He's been too busy feuding with people like Devin Nash and Don Juan DeSanto. He forgets sometimes that he's a referee. He's like everybody else in this business. He gets a taste of the crowd. He gets a taste of that pop and the glory, and he wants to be a wrestler now. He don't consider himself on the same level as the referees, and from what I understand, it's starting to get some heat with the other referees, like El Master Aficionado and Star Stevens and the 83-year-old veteran Jim Bragg. Look it's a simultaneous 3-way rear kick.
Beautiful, beautiful idea by Sedrick Strong. Going in there and taking advantage of Naphtali with his back turn, but Jerrelle Clark just takes them both out. They must have both bit their tongues half off right there, and there's the hot little Asian girl again.
Hello, hot Asian girl. I see you with my eyes.
Hello. All right, back to the match. Jerrelle Clark has Sedrick Strong over in the corner. And I tell you, as much as you and I might argue, Ron Amy, we can always agree on a hot Asian girl.
Absolutely.
What was that?
There you go. And there's a kick to your leg for your troubles. You're not going to take out Jerrelle Clark by basically touching him with your pinky toe. It's not happening here in IPW, brother.
There, that's how you kick Jerrelle Clark. Naphtali just showed you. Kicked him right across the face. Naphtali going up split-legged moonsault, maybe? I don't know. Oh, what in the world was that?
Split-leg moonsault. That's a flippity-doo.
The flippity-doo by Naphtali. Sedrick Strong is gone. And now Naphtali and Jerrelle Clark, two of the top cruiserweights here at IPW, are going to go at it. I would think whoever wins this match has got to be in line to take on Justice.
July 12th, this is the kind of action you're going to see at the WrestlePlex. You're going to see Jerrelle Clark. You're going to see Naphtali with his partner Dagan Briggs. You're going to see the best competition that IPW can offer. Look at that huge backdrop. And Concession Boy insisted. He paid me $1.50 to get in some airtime to let everybody know that yes, the pretzels now have mustard sauce if you'd like to put it atop your pretzel.
Ooh, mustard from the Bald Concession Boy. You got to check that out right here at the WrestlePlex. July 12th, July 20th, and all our other big dates coming up.
We got more action at the WrestlePlex than I can even describe. And there it is, Naphtali with a spinning kick right in the solar plexus of Jerrelle Clark. He seemed to knock the wind out of him.
Is that the same as his gut?
No, it is the solar plexus, right next to the medulla oblongata, if I remember correctly, from one Gorilla Monsoon.
Oh, near the chestal region. And there, beautiful heel tactic by Naphtali. He's not going to give the fans what they want, because he doesn't care what the fans want. All he cares about is himself, Dagan Briggs, and Seven, wrongful death to tag team champions here in IPW.
You got to give him credit. got it. He doesn't care what the fans think. He doesn't care whatsoever. But now all he cares about is his family jewels, because he just got split-legged style right
What
onto
is
his
this?
McGroin.
Oh, beautiful suplex off the second turnbuckle there. Naphtali even a little bit higher. This Jerrelle Clark, very, very impressive. And he's going to the top, Ron. And fans, if Naphtali doesn't move and he hits it right, we're going to find out exactly why he's Mr. 630 right now.
Mr. 630, Jerrelle Clark, in all his glory.
Oh, this should be it, guys. 1, 2, 3, fans. We'll be back.